Hey, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new from my latest videos, welcome to the channel. My name is ShadowTilagger. A lot of people don't know the pronunciation because Tilagger isn't a real word. This is a yearly recap video that I do every single year. I thought it'd be fun to do it again because we're obviously at the end of 2025. It's been a crazy year, and I just thought we'd chat about it. It's been 10 years since I've actually started my YouTube channel, or this YouTube channel. I've been on YouTube for much longer, but this is my second channel, and it's been like 10 years this year, which is crazy because not much has changed. Like, I used to get loads of like really shitty comments about people like doxing my personal life on the internet and being really fucking awful. And I still do have that. Somehow there's still people in the comments that know me and are super weird about it, which I'm like, great ego boost. Thank you so much for being obsessed with me. I'm so glad that you have nothing going on with your life and will die alone. I'm so glad I'm the best thing that's come out of your life. I'm so glad to be a part of your life. But moving on to my supporters, 2025 has also been a really great year for just us as a community. It's been really fun, and I thought we'd just chat about that and end this current year on just a really positive high. This year has been much better than last year in terms of content. Obviously last year I moved, I have a full-time job. It was a very different dynamic. I was really busy last year, so it was really inconsistent with content, and this year I thought we'll be really consistent, we'll keep it going, and we kind of were, and I did kind of hit a wall. Obviously I went from pre-recorded videos to just live streams. This was for many factors that I did explain in my video like a few months ago, where I'm like, I'm just not having fun, but it's also the fact that I don't have a lot of time on my hands, and that's probably been the best decision I've made for my content, for my channel. It's been so helpful, so helpful. I felt really demotivated with my channel. This year I worked a lot on my content, Metal Gear Solid 5 and Final Fantasy 7. I worked so much on my series, and like Clear Obscure as well. I worked so hard on those videos, and they did really underperform. They didn't actually meet the expectations I had for the videos, and they really underperformed hard. I look at the YouTube analytics, that was such a weird way to say that. I look at the stats and YouTube isn't pushing them, which was really demoralizing because I'm like, great, like, what am I meant to do? YouTube isn't pushing my videos, which is valid because I'll be honest, like, Let's Plays is not entertaining, apparently, I guess. I saw a tweet the other week or two where someone was like, oh, I miss Let's Plays. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't miss Let's Plays, because if you did miss Let's Plays, you would go out of your way to find those Let's Plays, but you don't. You don't miss Let's Plays. You miss the idea of a Let's Play. You miss the idea of a Let's Play. You miss the idea of the golden age of YouTube where Let's Plays were everywhere and everyone loved the bare minimum. You miss the idea of that, but you don't miss Let's Plays themselves because you would watch a lot of channels that still do Let's Plays. YouTube also does not like Let's Plays. YouTube does not care about your Let's Play. Like, they might like the first episode and they'll push that hard, but any other episode that comes after that until the ending, who cares? It was just a really negative mindset that I got myself in, where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't just record and put all this effort into my editing when it's not getting pushed. And I made the decision to live stream instead, and I didn't want to leave YouTube out. I didn't want to exclude them from this whole thing. So I was like, if I'm live streaming, we're going to multi-stream. We're going to live stream on both YouTube and Twitch. The best decision I have ever made, honestly, because I do have people that say, oh, it's so quiet over at YouTube, but I typically do ignore that because it might be quiet in the YouTube chat. However, there are full of lurkers. And I do see you, and I do, like, it's really great that there is a lot of lurkers there, because people are watching the live streams. People have a better time with watching the live streams than they do with the videos. My watch time on my YouTube videos, ass. I would get like 20 views, 2 hours of watch time. That's, the math isn't mathing. The math is not adding up. However, on the live stream, I can't do the math, but basically, I've went from having my past 28 days stats going from you have 100 hours of watch time to you have 500 hours of watch time this month. A massive difference. A massive difference from what I was getting, which means that people are watching the live streams. People are having a great time and they are feeling engaged and entertained by watching my live streams. And at the end of the day, that's all I really want. I want people to feel like they're entertained. I want people to feel like they're really enjoying the content. I want people to just really enjoy what I'm putting out there. And the fact that the stats have increased so like big, massively. It feels great that people are enjoying this. Obviously, I'm talking a lot about YouTube. Twitch is also doing really well. We went from basically 0 followers because I did a massive clear out of my Twitch followers to having 120 followers and being re-affiliated and just having a lot of support over there. Twitch has been going great. There's a lot of support. There's a lot more friends over there as well. I've met a lot of new people that are just truly incredible, and it's been such a supportive environment over there. Everyone loves a good chat as well, which is great. So while YouTube does have a lot of lurkers, Twitch does have a lot of support, so it kind of balanced out, and it's really great to see. I feel so much better when I'm live streaming than I did when I was recording, because I would feel so drained. So drained when I was recording, but after a live stream, I'm like, this is so fulfilling. It's been really great, and I've really loved every minute of it. So I'm basically hyping up these live streams, but I did promise that in the new year, Resident Evil Requiem would be a let's play or one big video. And what would be the case if I changed my mind? I'll be honest, the Silent Hill F full playthrough video was a test. That was me dipping my foot into what I was going to be doing with Resident Evil Requiem. That was a massive test, and it failed. YouTube failed. Specifically, YouTube failed. That was the big test. Silent Hill usually was a good video or a good series for my channel, so I was like, Silent Hill F should be fine. I'll test the waters. So I uploaded a full playthrough of my Silent Hill playthrough, and it did not do well. It did get 60 views, which is higher than usual. However, it did not get a lot of engagement. It did not get a lot of watch time. It just did not get pushed at all by YouTube or anything. I don't even think a lot of people were interested in it, which was really quite sad because I put so much effort into that. I obviously recorded the game for like 14 hours and then I edited it for 5-6 hours. I put a lot of effort into it. I zoomed in on a lot of the scares and I made sure like the notes were visible, and I was doing a lot of editing. I actually did a lot of work on this video and it didn't go well. It really didn't go well at all, and I'm like, damn, I put in so much work, so much effort for the video to flop, and I don't want that to happen with Resident Evil Requiem. I would rather just stream Resident Evil Requiem, which it might not get a lot of support because I'm planning on streaming it on day 1, but at least there is that like little thing of being like there might be more watch time, and if people do want to watch it, like a whole playthrough, they can just watch the VODs. Obviously, with streams, there's all these like stuff on the screen, but with Resident Evil Requiem, my plan will be to stream the whole thing, but turn off alerts, hide the chat, and just, if there's a spoiler in chat, I'm going to have a button that just clears the whole chat. I'll have active mods, and obviously alerts will be hidden so I won't see any spoilers. That's my plan for Resident Evil Requiem. I was spoiled with Village, and I don't want that to happen again, which is why I was like, I'll record it, but because of how my recorded videos have been doing, I feel like it's a waste of time to do that. It feels like a massive waste of time to just be like, yeah, we will 100% record the thing. So I'm going to live stream it I'm going to live stream it day 1, and we're going to try and finish the whole thing. Obviously, YouTube cuts out at 12 hours, so I'm going to have to split that VOD into 2. I'm going to have to like manage it live and be like, okay, that's end of Act 1 or something. I don't know. But that's going to be the plan. I'm going to live stream Evil Requiem. I know that might be disappointing for some, however, this is just the best outcome for me. It's a lot of effort, it's a lot of time, and I don't want to waste time on something that won't work. But yeah, in terms of videos as well, I'm not sure what's happening. I'll be honest, I don't know what the editing style is, I don't know what I'm going to go for. I actually just don't know. I have a plan of what I want to maybe do, which is like my experience with Alien Isolation, or I played Silent Hill 4 for the first time in 2025, this is how it went, like that type of video, or just like basically one video summing up my whole playthrough with highlights. But that is a lot of editing, and I have to see if I can pull it off and do it successfully, because I don't want to put a lot of effort into something that will just not perform well, and I'm cautious of that, but we'll see. We'll totally see how the year goes. I will try my best to edit a video for January, see if I can actually do a very like high produced video. I have a few ideas of how I want it to be edited, and I have a few ideas of what I actually want, and I hope I can pull it off. I'm hoping that I can do something that's entertaining and fun to watch, but also accompanies my live streams very well, so that people who have watched the live stream can be like, oh, this is like a good highlight video to watch, and people that haven't watched my live streams can be like, this is a great video to watch, maybe I can catch the live stream to see like the actual live environment. I want something that accompanies my videos or my streams very well, so that's something that I'm going to try my best in the new year for. In terms of goals for the new year, my goal on Twitch is to hit 250 followers, so if you do watch my YouTube live streams, I'm also on Twitch. Twitch is a lot more supportive. There is like emotes that you can get on Twitch, there's a mini game that you can play when we're out on an ad break on the streams. I feel like Twitch is just a little bit better for the support. However, if you want to see on YouTube, that's totally fine, because YouTube does have 1440p, they have a lot better quality settings. The viewing experience is much better on YouTube, so if you just want to watch a stream without chatting, YouTube is much better for that. YouTube in terms of goals, I don't really have goals for YouTube, I'll be honest. YouTube is a platform that I've battled with for a long time, and the more and more I battle with it, the more and more I don't care. So this year, I'm hoping that the channel stays up, doesn't get banned, doesn't get killed by AI. There's my goals. Maybe we'll hit like 2,500 subscribers, but I'm not really going to be like, we need to do this. Whatever happens on YouTube happens. I'm not in any motivation or like rush to be like, we have to hit the next highest number, because whatever happens. At the end of the day, that's all I can do. So I'm going to also focus on a little bit more short form content, just so I can push my channel and my personality out there for the world. It's going to be fun. I don't really care what anyone thinks, so I'm going to try and push myself out there more often and do whatever I want to do. Who cares? There's only so much time we have, and I'm not going to be like, yeah, I wish I put myself out there more, and I wish I was like better at pushing out my content on short form content, like plans and everything. Who cares? Who cares if someone I know sees this stuff? Who cares? I am going to try my best to not care next year and just really put myself out there for the world and hope that people enjoy it. And that's really all my goals for the next year, 2026. I hope you guys are excited for the new year. I hope you have a great new year, and I hope you have had a lovely Christmas. And I'm really excited for this next year. I'm excited to see where we go together, and I'm also really excited for Evil Requiem. I'm super excited about that, and I hope you are too. Thank you for the support this year. It's been a really great year, and I hope that we can continue this next year. Bye.